We welcome in ESPN.com boxing writer Dan Rayfield. And Dan, why are you calling Pacquiao-Cotto the biggest fight of 2009?
I am, because it is. This is the fight that fans have looked forward to for quite a while. And if you take a look at the calendar of the other big fights that have taken place this year or other fights that are on the schedule for this year, I don't think there's any doubt that when you put the number one fighter pound for pound in the world, that's Manny Pacquiao, in the ring, who brings so much excitement and fans and a great style, and you match him up with Miguel Cotto, who is one of the best in his division, and another very exciting fighter with a very passionate fan base, and you match them together, that is what fans want to see, the best guys against the best guys who bring a fun style and make entertainment and make great fights, and that's what both of these guys have done for many years, and I think it's just going to be an epic collision. I can't wait for this one.
Dan, next Saturday, September 19th, former pound-for-pound king Floyd Mayweather Jr. returns to the ring to face lightweight champion Juan Manuel Marquez. Which fighter is facing the tougher challenge, Mayweather or Pacquiao?
Well, all four fighters are terrific fighters, all worthy pound-for-pound caliber guys. Floyd is taking on Marquez, who has two very close fights against Pacquiao. One was a draw. One was a split decision loss by 1 point. Now, I was at both fights. I thought Marquez eked out both fights and should have won. That being said, Marquez is the one that's coming up in weight, where Pacquiao's already proven to a certain extent that he can fight at the heavyweight because he's knocked out such fighters as Oscar De La Hoya and Ricky Hatton, guys that Floyd Mayweather already defeated. But I think the perception is that in Cotto, he's fighting a naturally bigger and stronger fighter than Mayweather is. And so the thought is that Mayweather has a little bit of an easier task. Not to say Marquez is a pushover by no means, but that if you have to take the choice between who's an easier opponent, Marquez or Cotto, you have to say Marquez is probably a little easier. That Pacquiao has probably a tougher fight, particularly because Cotto's such an excellent puncher also at the heavier weight. Down
the road, Dan, will we see the fight I think the public wants to see, Mayweather and Pacquiao?
I've been asked that question so many times since Mayweather announced he was coming out of retirement. A lot of people hoped that he would have fought Pacquiao right out of retirement, but he opted for this fight, which you can understand after he's been out of the ring a year and a half or so, to come back and at least take one other fight. But that is the fight that everybody wants to see. The fans want to see it. The media wants to see it. Other boxers that I've talked to want to see it. The TV network executives want to see it. You name it. If they follow boxing to any degree, even the fans who are just casually interested, they also say, when is Floyd Mayweather going to fight Manny Pacquiao? That's the fight. Both guys got to take care of their business in their upcoming fights. Both guys, there's always the chance that both of them could lose, or one of them could lose. But if they both make it through that fight and they don't make Mayweather versus Pacquiao for some time in the first part of next year, then shame on everybody involved with both sides, because that is a gargantuan fight. It is a fight that could do at least 2 million buys on pay-per-view. Could maybe even break the record that De La Hoya and Mayweather set. It's just an absolutely huge fight.
It would be a mega payday. Dan Rayfield covers boxing for ESPN.com.